Let's bring in Republican Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas, who serves on the Intelligence and Armed Services Committees. He's also the author of Sacred Duty. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you outline for us, where do you think are the points of agreement and the points of disagreement between these two men as they sit down in this meeting in terms of what their mission should be right now?
Well, Melissa, as Foreign Minister Dominic Raab said today, Great Britain still would like to see the nuclear deal with Iran works, but President Trump is right about this. The nuclear deal with Iran was fundamentally flawed. That's why we withdrew from it more than a year ago, because it didn't stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, nor did it address Iran's campaign of aggression throughout the Middle East. But the area of agreement is much greater. As you heard today, Great Britain is going to assist with a maritime security initiative to ensure that Iran can't do, again, what they've already done to a British ship, which is take it hostage and keep its crew hostage. That's a very welcome development. I know that Secretary Pompeo and President Trump are appreciative of Foreign Minister Raab and Prime Minister Johnson. And I think we need more of our allies who depend even more on Middle Eastern oil than do we to step forward and make this a truly international coalition against Iranian aggression.
So that was my next question, is at this point, can these two go it alone? Do they need more support, and how much more support is necessary, and who's most likely to come along?
Well, the United States and the United Kingdom combined have unparalleled naval forces. Obviously, the United States Navy is the strongest Navy in the world. We want to lead a coalition, but we don't want to act alone because, again, given the production of oil and gas in the United States, we have much more freedom of action from Middle Eastern oil than we once did. Countries like the United Kingdom or allies like South Korea and Taiwan and Japan and Australia depend more on oil from that region. They're important trading partners of ours, though, so we want to work with them to ensure that we are confronting the threat of Iranian aggression on the high seas, hopefully to deter that threat in the first place.
So is that who you would expect to jump on board next? Do you think that it's up to Australia next, or one of our Asian partners? Are those the most likely ones?
I would encourage all of them to do everything they can to assist the United States and the United Kingdom, in addition to our partners in the Middle East as well. The countries that are locally based, whose ports have been threatened by Iran, like the United Arab Emirates, to help pitch in to ensure that the United States is not acting alone, but in concert with our allies and partners, many of whom depend on Middle Eastern oil, both as an import or for those Middle Eastern countries that export it for their own livelihood. Together, we can do a much more effective job of deterring Iranian aggression on the high seas.
We will see. Senator Cotton, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Melissa.